Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 18 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Mills' throw taken in there by Cooks. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. The Texans at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, here's Pierce. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mills now. This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. Mills now from the 50. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Mills on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And
touchdown! Brandon Cooks. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested.
On 1st and 10, Mills. And he rifles one incomplete. Trying to find John Mechie, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time.
And Abdullah lost the football. And the Jags grab it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
All these years we...
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Another carry for Pierce. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Cooks. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Here's Pierce. Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Pierce now up the middle, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. Dancing to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to have great field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Dameon Pierce taking the field with the rest of the Texans offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A second down throw from Mills. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, here's Mills. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Texans to take over. They were losers last week to Carolina, but they've got the lead here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Mills to throw it. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Pierce takes it straight ahead. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a handoff for Pierce. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Houston set to take over. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
To throw, Mills.
This is caught by Williams.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Mills on 1st down. He gets this one to Mechie.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From just shy of midfield, Mills.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
John Mechie was his intended target.
And it's 3rd and 5.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Mills again. Cooks on the quick slant.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yes.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this one in. And another throw.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 5-point game.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Now Mills.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 15.
Here's Mills. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run with Abdullah. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Looking to throw is Mills.
That is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 22, Mills. And he fires one incomplete.
John Mechie was his intended target.
And it'll bring up 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is...
And, oh, what a catch at the 2. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50%.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Amir Abdullah.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Mills going to throw for it.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. And they'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Give to Pierce.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now a give, left side. This is Abdullah. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach.
Brandon Cooks, the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Texans use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Mills looking to throw it. Gets this to Cooks for yet another catch. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive.
Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans.
At their own 26. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week.
24 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets will take. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdul. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Here's Pierce.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And the Jets will take over.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing, Mills. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On the carry, this is Pierce. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Play action now, Mills.
He completes it to Ridley.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam. And
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mills. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
As they started.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
On first down, Abdullah. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll run it here. It's Pierce. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mills. This will be complete to Mechie.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Again, it's Mills. Repeat of the last play, going to Mechie here. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
4 yards the pickup, first down. First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Abdullah. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do.
Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Texans set to come onto the field.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
First down, Mills. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Toss left side for Pierce.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
To Pierce, they set up the screen. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
They go play action. Mills.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Collins.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. They go with Abdullah again.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
John Mechie was his intended target.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. But give up the gut to Abdullah. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now out comes Houston.
And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. After the pick six a moment ago, here's Mills again. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mills now.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Jets will...
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Trash throw taken in by Ridley here.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A shotgun handoff. This is Abdullah.
On the move past the 40. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Trash throw taken in there by Cooks. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On 3rd down, Trask.
It's complete. Abdullah.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st down, Trask.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is